What's the last song you listened to before this game?
The last song I listened to.
Whether it was yours or someone else's.
Oh man. I like to listen to. Sometimes I do like to listen to gospel because it calms me.
So don't recall the artist, but just recall it was that genre of music there.
Yeah, there you go.
What's the last song you had on repeat?
Oh,
Played it multiple times.
that wasn't mine?
Could be yours or someone else's.
Pop That Ish. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I played that one. That's unreleased.
And what got you to play that song more than once?
Because I think it's one of the ones that's gonna kind of sneak up on everybody because Party Boy Marv normally makes straight party music, but this one was a little more gutter, if you will.
What's the last song you put someone onto?
Oh, good one.
You recommended to another person.
I ain't gonna lie, I did shout out to Boss Man D-Lo. I put my homeboy on, you know, sometimes he don't be up on everything. I said, man, check this out, tell me what you think. That's how I did it.
What was his reaction to it?
He thought it was all right. I mean, I liked it, but he thought it was all right.
Do you recall the name of that song?
The one that he went famous for, I can't recall it. Get In With Me, I think.
Now, what's the last song you hated?
Ooh.
Couldn't stand, bugged you, bothered you, got under your skin perhaps.
Bad Blood, Taylor Swift. Oh my God. Bro, that song burrows my blood.
And what is it about that song in particular that does that to you?
I have no idea. I just kind of just irks me, man. I don't know what it is. Oh, and Marvin Sapp, I gotta say it. I don't care. Marvin Sapp, the one he went famous for, that song, that's the worst song. That song does me bad.
And why that in particular as well?
Never would have made it, that one. I have no, I think it's his voice. I don't know. Shout out to Marvin, though.
What's the last song that gave you the chills? Goosebumps, had the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, so to speak.
It was a live performance that I attended. Someone was singing the Beyonce song at a live performance at the University of Texas.
And do you recall the name of that song?
Oh man, shoot, I'm bad at that. What's the name of that song? I can't recall the name of it.
But what was it about that performance or that song that touched you in that way, so to speak?
She told him to stop the music and hit that note. And she showed them, I don't need music. That got me.
What's the last song you worked out to?
I work out to gospel music, praise music, the ones that's kind of fast, upbeat. You'll be shocked how much that'll hype you up a little bit. It works.
What's the last song you had sex to?
Wake up. You know.
Now, have you ever had sex to your own music?
That, I am disappointed. Man, what? Bro, come on, man. I know. I never did that. I'm so mad at myself. Oh, man.
But just thinking about the thought, is that something you'd want to try?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know if it'll work or not, but hey, gotta try at least once.
What's the last song you cried to?
Cry.
Shed a tear, perhaps.
Man, look, y'all can't judge me. I like that R. Kelly. What's the name of the song? Man, I'm so bad with these names of the songs, man. I I can't think of the name of the song, man. It's one of the songs on his album, his R. Kelly self-titled album.
What's the last song you played your fans would be surprised to hear you listening to?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they got this little alternative song called "We Run It." I play it all day long. Google it. By Residing.
And winding down the questions here, what's the last song you released?
It's my new song called Take Her to Pound Town. Yep.
And what platforms is that available on?
Everywhere.
And care to share what that song's about?
Yeah, it's shout out to Sexyy Red, but I actually made that song way long ago. And I just didn't release it. I tested it out on TikTok, but I never officially released it. And like actually about 3 years ago. But anyway, I put it out, and it now it's everywhere.
So in your test, you had the phrase Pound Town in that?
Yep. I got dates. I got receipts.
Okay. And for those in the audience, you mentioned it in a previous portion of questions, but just for this portion, care to share your screen name on TikTok as well?
Yep. Real Marv Allen, Party Boy Marv. Anyone.
Now, when you hear Sexyy Red and Pound Town used in her song title,
Yep.
what was your thoughts, being that you had receipts of using that phrase yourself?
You know, that wasn't the first time that happened to me. I think God will give you an idea, and if you don't act on it, He's going to give it to somebody else. Bottom line.
How many times has that happened to you?
Oh, man. I don't know, 15, 20 times. I could literally count them out.
Are those 15 times within music and your music career in the music industry, or is that just generally speaking, just your life period?
Yeah, music and other things, other ideas. And I said, oh, man, I had that idea. Guess what? Didn't act on it. Take that as a lesson, kids.
What's the last song you performed?
Take It to Pound Town.
And do you remember where that performance took place?
Club Miller,
And what part of the world is that located in?
Atlanta, Georgia.
And what was the reaction to that song's performance?
Oh, they went dummy. Dummy.
And finally, what's the last song you want to hear before the world ends? Hypothetically speaking, of course.
Man, the way I've been answering, you already know it's something gospel. I got to raise them hands and surrender. You know it's going down.
And for transparency, do you know any of these names mentioned in this portion of questions at all?
Any names?
Yes, we mentioned everything from Sexyy Red to Boss Mandilo. Do you know any of these names personally by any chance?
No. Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. I would love to hang out with Sexyy Red though. She seemed just full of energy and fun. You heard me? I don't care if it's in the club and we just turning up. Simple.